Hello there, my Aries collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Aries. I had the Four of Cups with you. Yeah, getting into your energy, Aries. You were given that, the hierarchy. Because some of you could actually find that prince or princess of your dreams and absolutely fuck that relationship, partnership, option, or opportunity up. So understand the hierarchy of something and stick with people that are kind of in your vibe. I don't feel like you're a high maintenance Aries, though. I say that because emperors and empresses are very high maintenance, right? Your boss wouldn't achieve what they achieved if it wasn't for the people that work for them. So keep that in mind here, Aries. And make sure that you keep the right people in your energy right now. There's at least 3 people that's heartbroken or are going to be heartbroken with the decision that you make. I don't know if that's a positive for you or that's going to be a negative for you. You do need to be mindful of who the fuck's in your vibe, though, right? Yeah, I don't know if this is a positive for you or this is going to turn around and be something that doesn't work out so well for you. There's the Aquarius. There's the Seven of Swords. Hey, there's the Seven of Cups. Oy. You should be the main attraction, but make sure you go about it in a very positive way here, because I kind of feel like you can achieve both options or both opportunities here, but you're going to have to be very tactful about it, and you're going to have some really smart people around you to help you navigate your decision making in a situation. I don't know why it feels like you're like in a group dynamic, a band, or maybe your work group or whatever the hell the friends group is with you. But it's time for you to take an option or take an opportunity to kind of go out there and get a little bit of attention for yourself. But understanding how to make that transition for you work and not like piss everybody else off or create a little bit of a disturbance vibe here. I do feel like you need this for your own personal success, but I don't feel like you have to create a lot of drama around it. So you need to avoid like the drama of the situation. Because I do feel like for you, you can have a little bit of that older option, that older opportunity, but still do something that focuses more on you, that is completely different from what you normally do. It's like a change in look, a change in style, a change in direction, but you don't have to, it doesn't need to be messy. Or be mindful if it does get messy with you. The Seven of Wands, there's the, yeah, everything focuses on you focusing on yourself. But you need to do this with, I don't know how the fuck. You need to be able to do this without changing like the whole vibe of something. You're overthinking something, or someone wants you to overthink something. And it really shouldn't be that big of a change when it comes to you. Because I feel like you kind of downgrade. You downgrade in the sense that, you know, the difference between the Seven of Swords here and the Seven of Cups. So this allows you to come up with different options, come up with different opportunities, do something new that creates a new opportunity for yourself. Some of you, I literally feel like it's a work vibe. It's kind of like you go from a industrial job and then you start working for some place that's more organic based. Or you go from a place where you had to wear a lot of heavy makeup to a place where the more natural look is expected of you. I do feel like you have a contractual agreement, or there's sort of like an obligation here that you're going to have to be very mindful how you navigate it. I really don't feel like you need to give up both options or both opportunities, but you do need to be able to make sure that you're prioritizing yourself in one. Some of you read those contracts. Yeah, you're definitely splitting up the group. Some of you, I literally feel like it's like a group. It's like a band, and one of you wants to go off and start a solo career, or maybe you want to start doing something completely different from what you do. You pull dancer vibes as well, or model artist curator. It's kind of like you work for one company that wanted you all up in full makeup, and the other company is more of a subdued look. It's kind of like the yin and yang. You should be able to do this, but you're definitely going to have to do it with a lot of tact and a lot of, you need to make sure that you're reading the fine print when it comes to those contracts. I feel like you're going to have success. This is an endeavor that's going to bring you success. Personal success for you, kind of separate from the success that you had going with whatever your current situation was. But it's kind of like the tactfulness of something, and some of you, the contractual agreements. It's literally the tactful and contracts. Sweet Jesus. I like this. This is going to be interesting. Don't overthink it, but definitely pay attention to the contracts. And how are you going to be able to do this? Because I feel like you can. But I don't know if this is an option or an opportunity that is coming towards you. I mean, definitely pay attention to your contracts and how can you make this change for you? You're literally going from being in the background to being in the forefront. But doing this successfully and doing this with tactfulness, so you keep both options or both opportunities very positive for you. But I do feel like you're going to have those that aren't too happy with the fact that you are getting options. You are getting this opportunity. Boy. It is a 180 from what you're doing. So for some of you, there is literally a contractual agreement, especially if you go from some place where you have, it's given like full makeup, and then you're going to some place that likes the minimalist look. Or you're going from something like doing heavy metal, and then you join like a polka band. Or you join like an acoustic, a three-piece jazz trio, right? It's kind of like that. This does bring you success. It brings you personal success, or at least personal fulfillment. But damn, make sure the group's happy. Make sure the group's happy. And before you even think about that option or think about that opportunity, read the contract. Read the contract. You have a common denominator between you and these Three of Cups. The common denominator is the Emperor vibe. But for some of you, I feel like that's your management. The management energy with you, some of you, this is given like momager vibes, or those of you, if you work at a family business and maybe you're wanting to go off and create your own opportunity. I don't know who you are, Aries, but this is beautifully successful, and you need to be able to do this transition with beauty, grace, and tactfulness. But do make sure you're paying attention to your fucking contract on something, because I feel like the Emperor energy with you has some interesting things going on contractually. I feel like you're the only one that gets this opportunity, though. That's why it's going to be interesting for you. The Two of Pentacles, non-traditional Ten of Cups. There's the Six of Pentacles, and there's the Sagittarius vibe. You might be the only one in the group that isn't necessarily connected to that Emperor. So hopefully you had a little different bit of a contract, or it kind of feels like if it was a family business, you weren't necessarily like a part of the family, or you were like the stepchild twice removed type of a vibe, or maybe you're a cousin. So you're not obliged to the same contractual vibes as everybody else. Some of you, you're just a stepchild, so you're not like fully obligated in this. I don't know, that Emperor energy isn't a very good boss, but damn, take that option, take that opportunity. It's gonna be good for you. King of Wands, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. They're to the Virgo vibe. You can't afford to fuck this up because you got a Libra that's paying very close attention to this. Is that the point of this? You're like the one that's not, you're not connected to the family, or you're not connected to it emotionally like everybody else. So yeah, you could literally be a stepchild, or you could be a cousin, or somebody that maybe you're kind of related but not really. Your contract was a little bit different because they couldn't have you under such a shitty contract. The Emperor has shitty contracts, and really make sure you pay attention to your contracts, because you're the one that's able you're the one that's able to get out of that and create an abundant option or opportunity for yourself. Who keeps that keeps showing up? Those of you, you get out of a small town company and you go to more of a corporate vibe, which might seem a little well, I mean, you're basically one of thousands, right? But it's far more interesting for you than being under someone's thumb all the time. So those of you wanting to get out of the family business and create your own opportunity, it's the perfect time. You damn well need to be making sure you're paying attention to your contracts. Make sure you're paying attention to your contracts. Because that Emperor sure the fuck is. Emperor creates shitty contracts, so keep that in mind. There's abundance coming in for you, but there's something definitely contractual with you that you need to pay attention to, and not everyone is going to be happy. Not everyone is going to be happy, because your contract was different. This has been being a stepchild, or those of you being a cousin, or those of you, you know, whatever the fuck, that you weren't under the same contracts as everybody else is going to pay off for you. Look, that Emperor energy is given like a grandfathered in type of a vibe. So the fact that you're not the high maintenance Emperor or Empress avoids you all the mess of everybody else. So there could be a group option. So honestly, you could have interviewed or auditioned as a group, or it was a group project, but the only one who could actually take the option or take the opportunity is you, because everybody else was grandfathered into a very shitty contract. And you're the only one that actually has the option to move forward with something. Oh, you're getting into some weird fucked up energy here. Yeah. You better like those contracts. You better like those contracts. Hey, peace, love, and light, Aries. Good luck, God bless on this. I like this.